Hello everyone, and thank you for watching today's video. My name is Chip Aspect, and what we're talking about today is Spider-Man 2 and whether or not the collector's edition is worth it. Now, as some of you already know, I already bought the collector's edition. To me, it's worth it, but there are a few things about it that make people kind of question, is this better than the first games? Because with the first game, it seemed to have come with a lot more for a lot less, especially when it comes to the steelbook and the game not even coming with it. So for those of you who don't know, for the collector's edition of the original Spider-Man, it ended up coming with the full DLC season. So if you bought the collector's edition when they released those DLCs, you would automatically get them. In the collector's edition for this game, Spider-Man 2, we don't get that. We get a few early unlocks. I mean, we get a 19-inch statue, right? With the first game, it came with a statue, and they ended up showing off what it was later on because of all the villains that weren't announced yet. And, you know, Dr. Octopus being the main villain in Spider-Man 1, they wanted to kind of hide that with the statue. But when it comes to this game, everybody knows it's Venom. From the very first, show of the trailer of Spider-Man 2, it showed Miles and Peter fighting a bunch of bad guys, and then Venom was in the corner, or whatever he was doing. So we already knew from the jump Venom was going to be the main villain in this game. And so with the 19-inch statue coming out, that's badass, right? I bought it for specifically that. I could kind of care less about the cosmetics. The suits, in my opinion, they're kind of mediocre. I don't really care for them. The ones that were shown as an exclusive, digital exclusive, I guess. But the sad part about that is that if you bought just the disc version, you can download the rest of it, right? You don't have to pay another $80 for the digital deluxe edition if you got the standard disc edition. But you can pay like an extra 10 bucks and you'll end up getting the suits anyway. So the main draw to the collector's edition is this statue. Now, personally, do I think it's worth it overall for your money? No. Honestly, you get a steelbook with the game, right? But you don't get a disc with it, right? And so it's kind of just there. It's a collector's item at that point. It's not even holding a game. You get a few extra in-game unlocks, such as I think you get 3 extra skill points, and you end up getting a gadget sooner and 2 suits early. But that's not, playing the game, everyone's going to play the game, right? Everyone who's getting this is going to finish this game within the first 3 days, right? Because this is a very popular franchise. Insomniac did a great job with the first game, so everybody's going to be playing this game. So having an early unlock, I don't know. And if you're a purist like me, when I play these games, I like to play them with the suits that were intended to go through the story. So you're not going to see me, instead of using the advanced suit like in the first game, you're not going to see me using like the negative suit or the No Way Home suit or the Tobey Maguire suit through the campaign first go around. Same with Miles. I tried using his suit from the very beginning on Miles Morales, and you can't do that. He has to, earn the suit, basically, earn his name as Spider-Man. So you don't get to do that. But, in this game, it's going to be the same for me. I'm using the base suits at the very beginning. So if you don't care about that, maybe getting these 2 Assassin's Creed looking suits is right for you, and you do want them early, and you do want to pay like the extra 10 bucks to get that, plus the skill points and the early gadget. But if you could kind of care less about it like me, it's not really worth it. Like I said, the main draw to this collector's edition is the statue. Now, it is 19 inches. I don't know how big the figures are going to be for Miles and Peter, but the Venom is huge. You can already tell, just by looking at it. It's a really big figure. And here's the first one, the first game's collector's edition statue. And it is really cool. I was thinking about buying it on eBay, but a lot of it comes from China, and it all looks like the same picture, so I don't know if it's like a redo of the statue. I don't know if it's the actual statue, because I saw a few on there, but they're like $300-$400. And yeah, so like I said, guys, as for the collector's edition, if it's worth it or not, it all really just depends. The statue's worth it for me. I was already going to get the game. The steelbook and the early unlocks and the extra skill points, I can kind of care less about. But yeah, now we're going to go into topic number 2, the graphics of the game. Now, I've been hearing a lot of wacky takes talking about the graphics of this game, talking about, oh, it looks like a PS4 game. In no way. does this game look like a PS4 game? I mean, you guys are seeing the background right now, right? This does not look like a PS4 game. It looks like a game made for the PS5. If we were to compare the older graphics to the newer graphics, it's totally different. It's just better. It looks better. The resolution is better. I mean, I don't know what other buzzwords to put in here, but they're just better. I was playing Miles Morales for the longest, right? And I downloaded the PS4 version of Spider-Man onto my PS5, and it just ran like garbage. It looked bad. So I ended up buying the remastered one. It was on sale for like $10 or something like that, because I already had the previous version. And it's just it's immaculate. It looks so amazing. The video you guys saw yesterday, the beginning gameplay, was on the PS5. I mean, look at the gameplay right now. This does not look like Spider-Man PS4 whatsoever. Like I said, if we were to compare those two games, it's just there's so much distance between them. It's not even funny. And not only that, this game, you're going to be able to explore Brooklyn, Queens, and the New York we all know and love, right? So we're not getting like cut out on anything. The graphics are a lot better, and we're getting more, better story, better characters, I suppose. We got black suited Spider-Man. Miles looks like he got some new electric abilities. We're getting so much with this game, and people, oh my gosh, it looks like a PS4 game. Just shut up. It does not look like a PS4 game. And not only that, this game comes out October 20th of this year. So what? They have like 4 more months to fix whatever the hell they need to fix on this game. It's crazy how people find anything to complain about. I mean, look, I'm finding things to complain about what they're complaining about. What even is this? On top of that, there's a whole bunch of people saying that the black suit in this game looks bad. And I get it's different, he doesn't look like he just has a black suit on. It looks like he's Venom, basically, how Venom's all gooey and stuff. That's how Peter looks. And to our knowledge, this is the first time Peter's ever worn the black suit. He doesn't know what Venom is. And from, the old cutscenes from the previous games, it doesn't even look like this is an alien. It looks like they're trying to make like how in Ultimate Spider-Man, they were trying to look for a cure for cancer, and ended up making this being that's a monster. I think that's the way that they're going with this. Venom in this game is not an alien. He was designed to, help Harry. And, so to our knowledge, this is the first time Peter's ever worn the symbiote. So maybe that's why it's not just completely, on his suit yet. There's parts of his suit that do look solid, and others that look all gooey and liquid. So who knows, honestly, what route they're going with Venom this time. Honestly, I think Venom's going to be Norman Osborn. Harry had the Venom symbiote and didn't go crazy with it. Peter seems like a pissed off douchebag in this gameplay. He's kind of rude to the, the people he's saving and everything. So honestly, I think Norman Osborn is going to be Venom in this game. But I'm getting sidetracked here, guys. The suit doesn't look bad. It's different. People are also complaining about how the lizard looks. This is a different take. If these characters always looked the same, people would complain about, oh, it's always the same. It's always the same. They don't know how to change things. But then when they change things, oh, well, we don't like how it is. Honestly, within, I don't even want to say a month from now, like when the game comes out, a month from then in November, nobody's going to give a shit. Nobody's going to care that Lizard looks the way he does. Nobody's gonna care that Peter's suit looks the way it does. It's just gonna die. People just find things to complain about, and honestly, it's annoying. I'm kind of ranting now. The collector's edition thing was more of a in-depth take. This is more of like, why the hell are people complaining about a game that hasn't even come out yet? And I understand for some corporations, that's not a good thing to say. Oh, the game's not even out yet. It'll look better, such as like Pokemon, and it doesn't end up looking better. But this is Insomniac, and they didn't fail us with the first game. They're not going to fail us with this game. I personally, I'd put money on it. They're not going to fail us. Anyway, rant time's over, you guys. I thank all of you for watching today's video. Let me know if you're going to get the collector's edition. And like I said, I'll be doing an unboxing of that when it does come out. But yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you later.